doing it together like a cannon. Literally a cannon happening right here. Literally a cannon. Welcome back. I am Jaron M. LeGrier, voice teacher, voice trainer, vocal coach, professor, all the things. And I'm excited to talk about this performance. I saw this yesterday because a few people asked me in my DMs to look at this video and make a video about it. And at first I was like, okay, you know, whatever. And I looked and I was like, oh, shut up, y'all. Like, this is some good stuff happening in this video. Some great vocal textures are happening. Some great artistic things are happening. So, y'all, we're going to talk about it, y'all. Let's get into it. That intro was so interesting. I'm noticing that she's doing a lot of different things with this song, especially in this intro right here. Instead of I keep on falling, you know, she kind of goes like I keep on falling. She kind of keeps it bigger and thicker normally from what I've heard her do, like on the recording and things like that. But here it was heady. And she swung into the diphthong of the I. I is a diphthong. I, right? We're talking about me, you know, I. And she let the slide happen. And she keeps this grin the whole time. I keep on falling. And she takes her time going down on the keep on falling. It wasn't I keep on falling. I keep on falling. Almost like a gong. Then and then she drops the grin a little bit. And out of love. You see what I'm saying? So that grin is happening the whole time. I keep on falling in and out of love. There's still a grin on and out of love, but it's a less grin or a lesser grin, if you will. With you, had a breathy vocal throw there. With you, and she opened up the ooh to a schwa, or like a shadow vowel. With you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes you make me blue. Instead of I keep on falling, sometimes you make me blue. So the articulation was a little more neutralized here. Kind of more mid. Sometimes you make me blue. How you shape your mouth and how you shape your vowels will directly affect how your voice sounds. The more neutralized shape kind of gives a more darker, warmer, neutralized tone to your voice instead of keep on falling. That kind of gives you more of a bright, when you do the grin, it gives you more of like a bright sound. This is not as bright, perceptually, if you will. Depending on who you're asking, honestly. Sometimes I feel good. Good. Now there was like a vocal fry offset throw, if you will. Good. And she kind of extended the vocal fry there a little bit too. At times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. Da, 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 loving you, darling. So usually she does like, loving you, darling. Something like more chesty and beefy, but she intentionally switched up to the heady register, heady voice, then fold register, loving you, darling. And she kept the same note instead of, darling, darling, with a little throw at the end. And then makes me so confused. So then the lower parts were a little bit more chestier, though they were breathy. Makes me so confused. Makes me so confused. Something like that. Instead of makes me so. You see, there's air passes in my glottis where the vocal folds meet. Though it's still a chesty sound, a thick fold sound, there's still air passes in the glottis. So it's not makes me so confused. Something like that. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone. I never. You see that mouth? I never. It wasn't I never. never. Okay, and then that little throw down right there, the little walk down that she does each time in the chorus, she does it twice. That bottom note gets beefier. Instead of no. You see how the bottom note gets beefier when I walk down? That's what I'm talking about right there. So it gets more beefier and kind of thicker, if you will, in sound and texture versus the other parts of the chorus right here. Not I. No diphthong on I. Way that I. You see what I'm saying? There's no I, but the word is still I. But she modified the vowel, modified the diphthong. I guess omitted the diphthong. I loved you. Never felt this way. It's something like that. She kind of went into more like a heady. And her vibrato was so much like a trill, like a vocal trill. It's like no, it's almost like a vocal trill, like little tiny waves on an ocean. Like when you throw a rock and it kind of bounces, kind of like that sort of ripple effect. Like a vocal ripple versus like a vibrato moment. Come on, girl. How do you give me so much pleasure? Hey, and cause me so much pain? Yeah. One thing I noticed while Raye was singing her verse when I watched this, it was like this song fits her very well. I never would have thought that this song would fit her well. Not that I thought the song wouldn't fit her well. I just never coupled Raye with Fallin' by Alicia Keys. I just never like put that together in my brain. But listening to her sing this, I'm like, oh, this is a song Raye could cover very well. It fits Raye's vibe. It's like that classical trained musician, I know music, but it's still raw type of vibe that Raye and Alicia Keys both do really well. They're both trained musicians in their own right. They're both trained musicians, you know? So you can tell that there's definitely musicality in both of their deliveries. Musically, vocally, all the things. So hearing Raye sing this song, it just really fits her. Range, you know, like tempo, how she paces it. And I love the fact that she paces it in a way where it's still her own artistry on the song. She didn't do like a karaoke version or like a carbon copy version of Alicia. She said, I'm going to be Raye singing this song. It's such a cool take on the song that I would have never, again, thought to consider. But now I want her to do a whole cover on the song. Like, I want to do a whole cover on the song now, for real, you know, like, do the whole song, you know. She sounds great on this song. Just when I think, I've given more than what a fool. I've given more than what a fool. That fool was more heady. I give him more than what a fool. I think that's the words. I probably got the words completely incorrect. But anyway, you hear how she went more heady on the fool, but the other words are more full and thicker and more percussive. Raye is kind of treating this verse pretty percussively. I give it more than what a fool. I stop falling back and like it's kind of percussive in her articulatory pacing. You know, kind of like there's spaces in between each syllable, so to speak. Yeah, and I wanted to say this too. I know that there is probably a very specific reason why Raye usually chooses corded mics versus like handheld, you know, cordless mics. And I learned this from Donna Lawrence. Shout out to Donna Lawrence. I learned that there is definitely a different sound to corded mics versus cordless mics. And I know that some people prefer corded mics when they use, you know, their voice, when they sing, when they speak. They prefer corded mics versus cordless mics. I'm sure aesthetically it's for a reason. I'm not really sure. You know, I don't know why Raye uses a corded mic. I'm sure one of you all know. Tell me in the comments if you all know why she uses a corded mic. But I know from an audio point of view, from an audio technical point of view, there is a difference in the sound with a corded mic versus a cordless mic. So there may be some reasons to that as to why Raye prefers a corded mic. I don't think I've ever seen her with a cordless mic in like recent years. I don't think I have. I think every time I see her perform, even on the Grammys, when she did the Grammys the one year, she had a corded mic. I think everybody else had cordless mics and she had a corded mic, you know. So yeah, I'm sure there's a reason why she uses corded mics, you know, no matter where she goes. The mic cord is always long enough to fit her every time, no matter where she's on the stage. But I'm sure there's a reason, you know. I wonder if it's a technical reason, like a sound-related reason why she uses corded mics. Then I start falling back in love with you. Let's go. I start falling. The word is falling, so she's adding vowels to the word falling back in love with you. I you notice when she sang with Alicia, when Ray and Alicia sang together, they matched vowels, they matched vocal delivery. I keep on falling instead of I. Nobody had a diphthong. They both said I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Not with you, with you. And there's a schwa between with and you. With you. It's not with you. It's with you. With that's the schwa. That's the neutral vowel right there. The shadow vowel. With you. With you. Okay. They both did that. Okay. They both sang the chorus the same in articulation, in vocal delivery, in vocal texture. They did the same thing.
Break it down.
I love how she shaped that. So there was no diphthong on the I's before the last I'm. It was I'm falling. And she had a little vocal slide on the third fall or whatever that was. Falling, whatever it was. I love how she shaped that. These moves seem very intentional for Alicia Keys. These moves seem very intentional, like she thought about how she wanted to sing this. And she's almost bringing a different light to the song, almost like musical theater. Like it's almost like she's giving us more of the emotive undertone of the song versus just singing the song. Not that she was just singing it before, but I feel like now there's just an elevated emotive undertone that she's delivering in the song here. But then Ray, she extended it a little bit, kind of made it more legato. With more vibrato. She kind of chews the vowels. That's a Ray thing. She chews her vowels intentionally. And she uses her lips and jaw a lot in her vocal delivery and her vowel shapes and things like that. That's what she did right there. Very dramatic, very cinematic singing. Very cinematic singing, yeah. So is fall, the word is fall, F-A-L-L, but they're doing fall. And instead of fall, instead of the L and fall, it's almost like they're rounding out the A to O, so to speak. Fall. And they're both doing it back and forth. So, you know, usually in the chorus here, you hear the fall, and you hear like harmony building up right here. But instead of that, they're doing it together like a cannon. Fall. And they're both keeping it heady and light, a little breathy. Fall. Literally a cannon happening right here. Literally a cannon. It's happening right here. And now they're beefy after that last fall. I keep on. Now they're both more thicker, more brighter. The band is hitting more. The background vocals are a lot more thicker and brighter too. Now the song is building up to the end at this point. The all in and out. Ray is really taking her cues from Alicia, and likewise, they're really in tandem right here. Falling in and out. Ray took the same motif, just added the second set of the words. Falling in and out. Same notes, just different words. Something like that, but she added a little schwa, a little vowel right there. In love with you, instead of in love, in shout a vowel, love shout a vowel with something like that, shout a vowel, you, in love with you. So she's adding vowels, adding syllables to kind of articulate the run right there that she did. In love with you, something like that. That was nice. That was nice. And she did a. She's using her head voice a lot more, at least in this song, to me, than I've seen her doing in the past. She's using her head voice a lot more in this song. I enjoy it. It's another part of your voice, and it's not cheating if you use your head voice. It's a part of your voice. It's just a different area of your voice. Your voice is one big instrument that's able to do different things. I used to think head voice was cheating when I was little. I used to think using your head voice or your falsetto or whatever, it was cheating. I did when I was younger. It was cheating. So I didn't like to use it, or I didn't want to use it unless I needed to use it, you know, for like color. Like I didn't want to ever sing in my head voice, but now catch me in my head voice, buddy. Okay, but I had to learn that it's just another part of your voice. It's not cheating. It's just another area of your voice, but your voice is one big instrument working in different ways. That's all your voice is. So using your head voice, cool, why not? You know, like, go Alicia, go off. I like it. It sounds good and it works. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it and breaking it down with y'all. I love you so much, and I will see you later.